Welcome to our February product update for Yeeflow. We're excited to bring you several powerful updates designed to enhance your application creation experience. Let's dive right in. First up, we've made some improvements to our Autonumber field type. The Autonumber field is crucial for maintaining unique identifiers across your records, and now it's even more flexible. With this update, you have two new options in the field settings. The first option, Apply to Records without an Autonumber, allows you to ensure that existing records without an Autonumber can now be assigned one easily. This option allows you to decide if you want to generate Autonumber for existing records when creating a new Autonumber field. The second option is Regenerate Autonumber for records with values. This is only available when you edit an existing Autonumber field. By default, it's unselected. Selecting this option will regenerate Autonumbers for records that already have one, giving you greater control over your record numbering. Next, let's talk about our expression editor enhancements. We've expanded the context options to include more elements related to applications, current data list, and current list item. First, within the application, we've introduced three crucial elements: application ID, application name, and application URL. These additions provide you with more information and control directly within the expression editor. Next, we've enhanced the current data list context. Now you can access the list ID, list name, and list URL directly. This feature is invaluable for creating dynamic content that adapts based on the current list. Finally, the current list item category has been enhanced with the addition of Edit Item URL, View Item URL, along with permissions such as Can Delete Item, Can Edit Item, and Can Manage List. These additions allow for more granular control and customization of item-specific workflows and permissions. To illustrate, let's set up a workflow trigger for an email notification. First, access the list settings and click on Notifications. Enter a name and specify the trigger condition. In the Content section, click on Expression. Select Context, then Current List Item, and then choose View Item URL. To insert the View URL directly into the email content, this will be the final URL that appears in the email. Our next update enhances containers with support for actions, including a new option to open approval form, which is also supported by button right now. Let's dive right in. Take a look at the container control on your dashboard. Beneath the layout options, you'll find a new section called Action. Here lies our latest enhancement. Container now supports action. This means your containers can now perform specific actions, adding a new layer of functionality to your container. Expand the Action section, moving to Execute type. By selecting this, you have 5 options to define what action your container will perform. One of the standout features here is the ability to open approval form. This functionality is not only available for containers, but also for button controls. When you choose Open Approval Form as the execute type, you'll be prompted to select an application and a specific form. After that, you can now set variables and query parameters to further tailor the form's behavior and data interaction. Additionally, you have the flexibility to adjust how the form is displayed to the user. You can choose from various display modes: pop-up window, slide in, full page, or opening in a new page. Each option offers a unique user experience suited to your specific needs. You can also control the size of the window where the form appears, ensuring optimal visibility and usability. Next, we introduce Full Text Search, a powerful tool for sifting through content with precision. Now both collections and data tables are fully supported. From the Settings panel of a collection or data table control, you'll notice the Data Query drop-down list. Here we've added a new option called From Search Engine. Once you select From Search Engine, a new option called Search Query appears. Clicking on the condition prompts a pop-up window where you can define your search criteria. From here, you can choose one or multiple fields to search with full text. Once you've selected your fields, simply click Save to apply the changes. Now let's try typing customer support here. You'll see all the results related to customer support appear, demonstrating the precision and power of full-text search. Dynamic controls have also seen significant improvements. These include Show Items for Dynamic User, Dynamic File, and Dynamic Image, Text Length for Dynamic Field, allowing real-time loading, and now support in list frames with current list item, and small update from pagination settings for collections, data table, and so on. A new option called Start At. With this setting, you can control the display of data starting from the selected data source to prevent repetitive content across multiple collections or data table and so on. Using the same data filter condition, setting different pagination can meet your needs. For instance, with two collections using same data filter and order. The first collection could start at 1 and only show 1 record, while the second collection starts at 2, displaying the remaining records. Next, discover the another enhancements in Yeeflow's data analytics controls, designed to elevate your data analysis and reporting capabilities. Firstly, the data summary control now features a Save Values Directly to Variable below Data section. This lets you bind results to temp variables for use later, streamlining your workflow. Next up, pivot tables have been upgraded to include percentage calculations that start in the Value section. And click on the field. When you set your dimensions to count distinct, or sum, you can now find the new % of total option under the Show Value as drop-down list. This update makes it easier to analyze data proportions directly within your tables. Then we've enhanced all data analytics controls with support for calculation fields, facilitating complex data manipulations right within your controls. Our next update enhances your ability to work with data dynamically. The Get Number of Results of Query Data action allows you to capture and utilize the count of data query results within forms and workflows. To use this feature in the Form Designer, first click Action, located at the top right corner, and then select Add Action. Choose Query Data and select your application and data source. In the Query Results section, when selecting multiple items, you will notice an option to save the number of results to a variable. The same functionality is available in the Workflow Designer. Simply drag and drop the Query Data action onto the canvas and follow the same settings. You'll have the option to bind the query results to a variable for future use. Let's dive into our last update, Thank You Page and Redirect settings for approval forms. This allows for a more personalized interaction once a form is submitted. To access this new feature, first navigate to the Page settings. Here we've added a new section titled Thank You Page and Redirect. Click to expand the settings within the Execute type. You'll find two options. The first is Show Message, where you can set a Show Add Another Submission button. Type the custom message to be displayed after form submission, thanking users, or providing them with next steps. The second option is Redirect To, where you have the flexibility to direct users to a custom link, another approval form, or even a dashboard across different applications. Thank you for watching our product update. We're excited for the ways these new features will enhance your experience with Yeeflow. Stay tuned for next month's update. See you then.